Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Shotgun gear to Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. It just did not work out this time around.
Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Go.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And this is going to take him off and across midfield at the opposing 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, play action. a man on target to Thornton. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. You're going to take a risk and throw an out route. You'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. That's complete to Johnston. Outright. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down, give to Hampton. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Herbert. 1st and 10. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way up in the end zone for a touchback. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well. Yeah,
100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Thompson Robinson now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And you just get the playoff. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Giving this to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let go.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. That one gained 7. That's a Vegas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds his man near the sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Coming. Bronco 80.
From the red zone on 1st. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
This is Genty on 2nd. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Y'all got a pump that taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. He better know Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all $12 rings. rest of them men can't get them no more.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, 5 here.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull out in front further, 13-zip. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Chargers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now, blitz coming. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning in this first half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboys!
Back to Genty. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
No throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Punt formation for the Raiders.
Secures this at the 17. That'll be the 1st and more. Free inside the 30. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
Raiders 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the 16. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line. They got
1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Throwing here just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Here we go, here we go.
The good left side to Jency. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
DTR looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Thompson Robinson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Brought in by his back here, it's Shensi. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sticking to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 21, Chargers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Herbert from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Herbert throwing again. It's one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. A nice run here past the 35. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Deep drop this time. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. He's got Smith again. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 28, Chargers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
To throw, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. If you don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
21.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Thompson Robinson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig, rig. Check smash, check smash.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Going on
line.
first is Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Herbert now. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert again. It is caught left side. And they haul him down just a foot to the line
That's
fast.
another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
For number 87.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's Herbert once more. Called in left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they really love that Greg because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Didn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Set. Delta, set. Home troops right. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen two throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find six.
Third and goal, here's Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided.
Touchdown, Chargers.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for two.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw, Thompson Robinson. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Thompson Robinson back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders close to picking up their 5th win. All set now. 1st and 10.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Gronk. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
5-9.
Back to the air, Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, Ram.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch. So hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, Genty. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pick up at 17. That's a Vegas first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready.
Another give here to Genty. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that ball the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On third down, Genty. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one.
On for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
We've got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, Herbert. Club pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.